Starting things off from ABC News, what to know about NASA's Artemis II moon mission, including how to watch, who are the astronauts. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 50 years since we have traveled back to the moon. I want to thank all you guys for being here on the BuzWeaver channel as we cover this story today. As early as Wednesday, Artemis II will make history, taking astronauts around the moon for the first time in 50 years. The four-person crew will launch from NASA's Kennedy Space Center on Merritt Island, Florida, for a 10-day journey. The trip will pave the way for future Artemis missions that could eventually see astronauts set foot on the moon and the building of a permanent lunar base. So we're going to be building structures on the moon here very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some additional details. Artemis II will take the 4 astronauts on a 685,000-mile, 10-day journey around the moon, also known as a lunar flyby. So that's going to happen on April 1st of all days of the week. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Because you're hearing it here on Wednesday, Tuesday, April 31st. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. But nonetheless, let's see what ABC News had to say that we need to know about.
T-minus 2 days to history. The countdown is on for the first human moon mission in more than 50 years.
We can safely say the crew's ready, the rocket's ready, the spaceship's ready.
The Artemis II plans to launch 4 astronauts on a 10-day, 685,000-mile journey, slingshotting around the moon, venturing deeper into space than ever before. It's a crucial step in NASA's multi-billion-dollar project to land humans back on the moon, build a lunar base, and send future explorers to Mars. The crew led by Commander Reed Wiseman.
We're doing this because it's a unique opportunity. We are going for all and by all. This is what NASA embodies.
The Artemis II astronauts speaking from quarantine at the Kennedy Space Center. It's a history-making crew. Victor Glover is set to become the first black man to travel into deep space.
Young brown boys and girls can look at me and go, hey, he looks like me and he's doing what? And that's great. I love that. But I also hope we are pushing the other direction, that one day we don't have to talk about these first, that one day this is just, and I listen to this, that this is the human history.
Christina Cook will be the first woman to journey to the moon.
If there is something to celebrate, it's that we are at a time when everyone who has a dream gets to work equally hard to achieve that dream.
The trip, years in the making, has been hit with delays, from hydrogen fuel leaks to an interruption of helium flow in the rocket.
We have the best crew that you could put together from NASA and the Canadian Space Agency here. And we have the ultimate trust in each other, and that's how we will get through this.
And we also want to mention Jeremy Hansen. He will be on the flight. He is from the Canadian Space Agency, the first Canadian to go to the moon. NASA says they are forecast to be an 80% go for Wednesday. Primary concerns being clouds and high winds. Robin, speaking.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That would explain why here on Ground News we have astronaut says Canadians can be proud of NASA's Artemis II moon mission. So that's a little bit of a Canadian thing going on there as well. Let me know down in the comments if you're going to be watching all of this. Let me know your enthusiasm level for this, and I think it's kind of interesting about the lunar base, because I think in time we will probably have something going on there on the moon, very similar to the International Space Station. So those are all possibilities. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for your continued support. That's going to be everyone on BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey as well. You guys have been amazing here in 2026. And, of course, everyone here on YouTube and appearing there on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the channel icon for all of you watching on YouTube, of course. You guys can click on that to subscribe, as well as to select notification. That way you'll know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.